Hello, this is Lion of the North. Today I'm going to be showing you my character build for the male infiltrator, the basic human male infiltrator. I have him at level 20 and his character card is at 10, so it's all maxed out. I have all the points available. And this is just the character that I've mainly been running for, I'd say, almost more than half of my games. It's the only character I'm able, or well, I want to run in gold right now. I'm working my human female soldier up to gold levels, but the way I've set him up is I have, for weapons on my loadout, I have the Raptor and the Charger. Both of these are high DPS weapons and have high rate of fires, and the Charger is pretty much just a stand-in for any assault rifle in this game, seeing as how most of them have lower rate of fire or lower damage than the Charger, and the Charger just seems to beat it out, even though the Charger is just a common weapon. The Raptor is a single-fire sniper rifle. It does pretty good damage, has a nice rate of fire if you're not lazy and can tap the trigger fast enough. And as I have it right now, I'm at 100% power recharge rate, and that'll come to factor in later. Consumables. Now, the way I have my sticky grenade set up is just damage and spammability. I took 20% damage over the 40% radius because I want this to be mostly doing single target damage. Because I have two power cells, so I have 4 of them instead of shrapnel, because shrapnel would just be damage over time, and I have incinerate for damage over time. The anti-armor ability is simply because, well, I could either choose anti-armor or anti-shields, and I seem to not have too much trouble with shields, and whenever you get them down, incinerate stuns enemies and makes them easy to kill. And the anti-armor, this is pretty much going to be for boss level characters like the Hydra and the big old brute things that the Ket have. I usually do save, or the Berserkers. The Berserkers take a lot of these though. The Berserkers are surprisingly tanky. Well, not surprisingly, they're Krogan. Tactical Cloak, I have it set up to do maximum damage possible. Instead of recharge speed, I took gun damage, power damage bonus, and melee damage bonus, even though I don't use melee. Then I took duration, so on certain objective rounds, I can get it to, like, for when you're hacking devices, if you start it, like, right before you're about to start hacking the device, it'll last the whole entire time through. So you can hack that device, and it's just nice to have last a lot longer. And then for the combat, I have the combat cloak for the 6th evolution, for the rank 6 evolution. Basically, this just makes it to where I get more effectiveness out of burst damage weapons, or high rate of fire damage weapons, like the Charger, for example. This build was pretty much built around the Charger, not exactly the Raptor, though. I hope at one point when I get the Hurricane will be just a better Charger, but I'm not sure about that. And then we go down to Incinerate. Now, Incinerate is going to be my AoE damage over time. The way I have it set up is the projectile affects all enemies in a 2-meter radius, which is decent. And then I made it do more armor damage, though I kind of wish I would have gone with initial damage now. I'm probably going to respec it to do initial damage. And then I got it to where it seeks 2 targets out at once. So if there's 2 enemies hiding behind cover near each other, it'll stagger them both and make them easy targets to kill. And then I went for munitions training, pretty much all weapon damage, reload speed, clip size, weapon spare ammo, and now this is really good. The debuff, defense debuff per shot, max debuff 24%. This basically means with a weapon like the Charger, in I'd say about 2 seconds, you've got that maximum debuff if you're hitting them. That is, in about 2 to 3 seconds, you've got that maximum debuff, and I mean, I it it's good. I mean, it's definitely better than the other choice, which really wouldn't work out for this build because I'm using a fairly inaccurate weapon, and shotguns are just garbage in this game, unless you're playing like on single player. And then fitness, I decided to go with just one rank because it's all I had left. All the points I had left. Now this is probably going to be a very standard build. This is probably a build that many people have. It's probably going to be a staple of this game unless they start nerfing the infiltrators like they might, but I'm not sure. If they start buffing other characters, chances are they're going to nerf the infiltrators a little bit. I'm not sure though. This isn't Mass Effect 3. Though, who knows. Though one other weapon, though you could always go with more high-powered sniper rifles like the Widow or the Black Widow or the Vanquisher or whatever. But this build is just built up for high DPS weapons and just abuse Tactical Cloak, because whenever you have it at 100% recharge speed, your cloak takes about 5 seconds to recharge at most. So I'm probably going to upload some gameplay to accompany this video in a different video. But yeah, that's my build, and I just wanted to share it. See you guys later.